Right now, as you watch this, 5,000 United States Marines are sailing toward Iran. American and Israeli jets are bombing Isfahan. Iran is threatening to shut down the strait that controls 20% of the world's oil supply. And nobody is telling you what is really happening behind closed doors. Stay with me, because this changes everything. It started on February 28, 2026. The United States and Israel launched a massive joint military operation, the largest coordinated strike on Iran in recorded history. Nuclear sites, military bases, port infrastructure, all hit simultaneously in a single night. Iran fired back immediately, ballistic missiles targeting Israel, threats to mine the Strait of Hormuz. In less than 72 hours, the entire Middle East was on fire. What began as a surgical strike quickly became something no one in Washington had a plan for. Trump said publicly, "I am not sending ground troops." But at the same time, the Pentagon quietly deployed the USS Boxer, USS Portland, and USS Comstock. 3 warships, 2,500 Marines, sailing directly into the Persian Gulf. Before that, the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit had already departed Japan, another 2,500 soldiers already in position. And now, 1,500 paratroopers from the 82nd Airborne Division are being prepared for deployment. Last week, the United States handed Iran a 15-point peace proposal. The offer was significant: lifting of all sanctions, a formal end to Iran's nuclear program, and guaranteed freedom of navigation through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran rejected it, completely, without negotiation. Instead, Tehran issued its own demands: full war reparations for every strike carried out since February 28th, Iranian control over the Strait of Hormuz, total withdrawal of all American military forces from the region. Washington called it impossible. Tehran called it non-negotiable. Talks have since been relocated to Pakistan, a meeting expected this weekend. Whether it happens remains unclear. This morning, Israel struck Mashhad, a city that had not been targeted once in 26 days of war until today. Simultaneous strikes hit Isfahan, Shiraz, Tabriz, and Bandar Abbas. Iran responded with 2 coordinated waves of ballistic missiles aimed at central Israel. It then launched attacks on American military installations in Kuwait and targeted a Saudi airbase on the Arabian Peninsula. The Israeli military confirmed the assassination of a senior Iranian naval commander, the man directly responsible for Hormuz Strait operations. This is the most intense single day of fighting since the war began, and it is not over. The Pentagon is now seriously considering a military seizure of Kharg Island, a small piece of land in the Persian Gulf through which 90% of all Iranian oil exports travel. If the United States takes it, Iran's economy collapses overnight. No oil revenue, no ability to fund the war, no leverage. But military analysts are issuing a stark warning. Seizing Kharg Island would almost certainly trigger a full-scale ground invasion response from Iran, something Trump has publicly tried to avoid, something Congress is quietly, persistently pushing him toward. The pressure inside the White House is building every single day. Day 27. No ceasefire, no agreement, no end in sight. Iran is rejecting every proposal. The United States is sending more troops. Global oil prices are rising faster than at any point since the COVID pandemic.
There is another war happening, one you cannot see on traditional radar. Since the first night of strikes, Iran has deployed over 3,000 armed drones across the region. Shahid series drones, loitering munitions, kamikaze systems designed to hunt and destroy armored vehicles, radar installations, and command posts. The footage coming out of the battlefield is unlike anything recorded in modern warfare. Precision strikes from above, silent, invisible until the moment of impact. Israel and the United States have intercepted hundreds, but not all of them. American bases in Iraq and Syria have been hit multiple times. In one recorded strike, a single Iranian drone destroyed a Patriot missile battery worth over $1 billion. One drone, $1 billion, gone in seconds. This is not the war of the 20th century. This is something new, something faster, something that does not stop at borders. Military analysts are now drawing 3 possible scenarios for the coming weeks. Scenario 1, Pakistan talks succeed, a temporary ceasefire is reached, and both sides pause. Scenario 2, talks collapse, the U.S. seizes Kharg Island, and Iran responds with a full ground mobilization across Iraq and Syria. Scenario 3, Iran makes a move on the Strait of Hormuz. Global oil supply is disrupted. The entire world economy feels it within days. No one in Washington, Tel Aviv, or Tehran knows which path this takes. What is certain, the next 72 hours are critical. Every decision made in the next 3 days will shape what this conflict becomes: a contained regional war or something far larger.